Alright, so here we are outside of Sanctuary. This is my original playthrough that I played first time doing Fallout 4, and I was the Minutemen, and also the Railroad were still alive, but I had destroyed the Institute and the Brotherhood of Steel. Now, I finished that game before any of the DLC had come out, so I went on and started a new game and did the DLC on that game. Then I decided just recently to come back and play the DLC on this game because I wanted to play through the DLC a second time. And then, like I said, along the way I built up Sanctuary and updated my castle settlement and did a few other settlements because, I like doing that. So, like I said, here's our Sanctuary settlement. Let's go through and see what we've got here. It's a pretty large settlement, completely walled. Got concrete walls around the front, junk fences around the back. It's kind of set up as a trade hub for the Commonwealth. So first thing we've got is our water purifier here. It's pretty well protected. It's got a lot of turrets around it, and then it's kind of walled off with the bridges. Then first thing we got here is our gatehouse. So we've got two gatehouses here, one in the front and then one in the back with a path that leads up to Vault 111. And basically, so we've got a Minuteman here. Now these Minutemen, I actually have the mod where I can make Minutemen, but these Minutemen were already here from the original playthrough when I just was able to rename Settlers Minutemen and make them into Minutemen. So all the Minutemen that are here are actually just Settlers that are renamed. But like I said, he's got his 3 posts here, and then he's got his quarters back here, and he's got a suit of power armor if he needs to use it. Got lots of turrets everywhere, more turrets down there. And so basically he is always up here in the gatehouse, except for if he goes to play slots, which he does every now and then. Okay, this is our power station here. So Tina DeLuca works in here, maintaining our reactors, because that's what she did when she was in the vault. So put her to work on the reactors. Then right next door is her little house. So when she originally came out of the vault, she was not happy with the accommodations, living in a junked out house. She didn't feel safe, so we had Vault 88 send up some building materials and went up the hill there to Vault 111 and scavenged some stuff, and we built her a nice little vault house. So she's much happier now, feels much safer at night in her nice little vault house. And over here across the street, we have our welcome sign proclaiming this a Minuteman city. And right here we've got Smiling Larry and the Scribe's shop. And got their workbenches out front. Smiling Larry's over on this side.
Someone who wants to do some trading.
And over here we've got the
Again.
Scribe.
Are you in a trading mood?
And they've got their shops here. So he's got all his armor in there, stuff that he sells. And over here Larry's got his ammo and his guns, a crate of guns here. More stuff. Then upstairs is their apartment. So there's their kitchen. And they've got their bathroom in here. Then their living room. And over here is Larry's room. And this is the Scribe's room. So that's their shop. And this is actually the Sole Survivor's house. Well, it's the Sole Survivor and Kate and Curie and Synth Sean live there. And we'll get to that in a second. So here's the first of the junked out houses. So all the junked out houses that are left, I have repaired the roofs on them. So They do have new roofs now. And they're more or less just bunkhouses for random settlers. They'll have each of them has a bathroom. And like I said, several beds for settlers. Alright. Then next door we have the Minutemen outpost. So here's their artillery guy. And here's the outpost here. So there's 6 Minutemen that actually are here in Sanctuary. One in each of the 2 gatehouses. 2 that patrol the roads. One kind of patrols the roads and guards my house. One of her stations is right here. And then we got the artillery guy, and we got another one that just works here in the office, which she looks like she's out walking around right now. So this is their little barracks kind of thing here. So they got an office for sending back reports to the castle and recruiting and stuff. Got them a suit of power armor here if they need it. Place to cook and eat. Gotta have their coffee. A place they can sit here, play games or whatever. And upstairs are the barracks. So like I said, only 4 of the Minutemen actually sleep in here. Actually, only 1 ever sleeps in here because the other 2 are guards, and then the other one's on artillery, which they never come and sleep. And then back here we've got the bathrooms, showers. So yeah, they've got a nice little setup here in Sanctuary. And then out here they've got a little area where they can come and barbecue and drink some beer. A nice view of the junk fence at the back. Alright, the next door is the second gatehouse. And again, it's pretty much set up the same as the other one. You got your 2 positions down here and then 1 up here. The Minuteman manning it. And he's got his suit of power armor if he needs it. This one's a mix of X01 and T60. He's got his quarters over here. Is he coming down? No, he's still standing up there. Alrighty.
Yeah.
So there's the Minuteman that works in the offices over there. And here's one of the ones that patrols the street. Like I said, she has 2 positions, one here by my front door, one over by the back door, then one sitting on that chair over by the Minuteman outpost. There's Kate and Sean. So like I said, this is my house. Like I said, me, Kate, Curie, and Sean live here. So here's the living room. So I got my models here. Almost full on. Actually, I am full on that one, so I have to find some place for more models. We got quite a few trophies here. So here's Maxon's coat and the air captain's cap. And here we got some educational cartoons for Sean to watch. Teach him how to survive in the wasteland. There's Grognak's stuff, Silver Shroud stuff. Here's the cabin house stuff that you get for that quest, and Kellogg's stuff, his pistol and his outfit and everything. And there's the rescue diver suit from Far Harbor, the mechanist suit. That's the helmet that you get from Tectus for doing his little quest. And over here is the hat you get from the captain of the Constitution when you move his ship, and the little toy Giddy-Up Buttercup you get from the guy at the Slog. Over here we got the Shim's Drown stuff. Here's my bobbleheads. I still have a few bobbleheads to get. And here's our kitchen. Now here's some pie I was going to have for breakfast this morning, but Preston called and said I had to go out protect the settlement. Damn you, Preston.
We must
And so I got the table all set here. Gonna have the captain's feast tonight. That's where Sean sits because he drinks vim. He doesn't drink any wine. Alright. Got a nice little cabinet full of dishes. This one over here is all full of drinks. And it took me forever to put all those drinks up there. I had to move them all by console commands. And this is the Treasures of Jamaica Plains. So it's almost all of them. I didn't get them all in this case, but I got most of them in there. Alright, and then in here we have the armory. So yeah, I got some tools here for working on stuff, and then got one of each type of power armor. Like I said, if I got any legendary power armors, I stuck them on these ones, like the Tesla set here, and the piece of the overbosses and Tesla's fist here. And this is the Nuka-Cola one. And all the guns on the wall are unique named guns. Got my workbenches here.
It's hot today.
Cry later. There's Maxon's gun. And like I said, these are all filled with various things. Like this one has junk that I use for decorating, and this one has power armor pieces. I got grenades and stuff over here, synth pieces here. Again, these are more named weapons. And more named weapons. And this is where I do my Minuteman generaling here in Sanctuary. This is all full of combat armor. Alright, then upstairs. Upstairs we've got the Nuka-Cola display. So here's all the stuff I got from Nuka-Cola, or from Nuka World. Of course there's Gage's armor, because he doesn't need it anymore, because he's dead now. And various stuff that we got from Nuka-Cola World. And then here we have Curie's room. Magazines she was reading. And then over here is mine and Kate's room. Little toy soldier that I got from McReady. This is some of the Legend of the Harbor and the Captain's Hat from Far Harbor. And our bathroom. Alright, and here we have Sean's room. All his toys and stuff. And he's got his desk here that he works at. He likes to take stuff apart, put it back together, and read his comic books and stuff. And his bed. More toys and books and stuff. Alright. This is actually my surveillance area. So the Minutemen send out iBots. There's iBots in each settlement that the Minutemen can control and send out to do reconnaissance. So this is where I can actually do that here. And then there's a bigger area at the castle where the Minutemen do it. So that's what that is. Like I said, we're using some tech that we looted from the Institute, but yeah, like I said, we don't use synth birds to do our surveillance. We use iBots. There's a little place where you can sit out and watch the street and smoke a cigar and have some whiskey. And here we've got magazines, and I have to do another magazine rack over here because all these were full. And we've got the library here. You can sit and read. Put some of my larger models up on the bookshelves here. I also got my hunting trophies here. And then this right here is Curie's lab. So Curie has their own lab here. Like I said, this is all made with looted Institute technology that the Minutemen got when they looted it. She's in here working now. So yeah, got all her stuff there.
But a preparation plan is never a bad idea.
She's got a super mutant that we killed trying to attack the settlement the other day. I'm worried she's going to try to get some FEV from it, but you know, she's going to do what she's going to do. And then of course she's got her scanner so she can see and scan as many indigenous objects as possible. Got her computer banks, got some specimens and biogel here. She's saving for later. Alright, then upstairs is the attic, which just pretty much is used for storage, mostly of power frames. So that's my house. Alright, so out here we've got the decontamination ring. Next door is where Sturgis and Mama Murphy work, or live. So here's Sturgis, he's got his bike he's working on. Trying to get it running. Again, I've repaired the roof in this building. He's got another engine he's working on here. Reading his Hot Rodder magazine. Drinking some Nuka-Cola Quantum. Here's Mama Murphy's spot, where she doesn't ever move. Got all her chems and alcohol there. Got their nice little kitchen. And back here is the bedroom. And their bathroom. So that's Sturgis and Mama Murphy's place. I actually found all of the hammering spots around this house and scrapped them all because, man, that drove me crazy. Them always hammering on the walls in here. So you don't hear them hammering on the walls anymore. Oh, and June Long and Marcy, I actually used console commands and set them to commandable so I could send them away. So they're at Outpost Zamija or whatever it's called, because I don't ever go there. So here's the Minuteman I bought that's here in Sanctuary. And then next door we've got the rec center, and upstairs is a bar. So downstairs is the rec center. You can play some pool and play games, work out, that kind of stuff. And out back they've got got a basketball court. Again, you can see a big section of the junk wall back here. And then upstairs is the bar. So this is actually a level 4 bar, but I always hated the windows that were in it. So, you know, I mean, because you got drunks sitting here, they're going to end up kicking these windows out that they have in the bar. So I placed another piece over the bar, over that end of the bar. So the windows are still there, they're just covered up by a new section of bar that's there. But yeah, so here's the bar. Got plenty of ice cold beer there. Little dancing area over here. I've got a side entrance that goes out. And then next door, this is the Soul Survivor's pre-war house. But it's just basically a bunkhouse now. So you got your kitchen and stuff, little living room. Cleared this area out and put in a bunk here. Got the bathroom. Some more bunks in here. Sean's room I pretty much left the same. I think some of the stuff's been moved around in here, but it's mostly the same. Alright. Then next to that we've got Caravan Alley here. So this is where the caravans stop in Sanctuary. We've got a little place to cook over there and a place to bunk at night. And then then right across the street from that is the market. So here's the market. Where's our trader at? Here she is.
Every day, another harbor man leaves the island.
So yeah, she's the trader. She's actually from the island. She's a former child of Adam, Zealot. She actually left the group on the island because she didn't like the way Tectus was running things.
Hey.
Ended up here in Sanctuary. She still believes in Adam, but she didn't like the group that was there, so she splintered off and is trying to form her own group here in Sanctuary. Not too much luck so far. Most people just think she's crazy. And then here's where you can come get you a haircut. We got a little restaurant here. Sorry. Restaurateur. And they've got their food that they're making here. This is another scavenging station, so sometimes there's a cook there cooking. But she's out walking around right now. And then
We
here...
put on some wonderful radio.
Yes, I bet you do.
You should listen sometime.
There's Ian Hargrove's shop here. So, see, the windows make sense in a clothing shop, but not in a bar. So, yeah, here's her little shop here. Got all her clothes down here, and more clothes up here she's got for sale. Alright, then we got another little bunkhouse over here. Again, I got the roof all fixed in this one. Yeah, this one, I believe the back part is part of the wall of Sanctuary, so it's all walled off. This is actually Anne Hargrave's room, so it's upgraded a little bit. She gets a room by herself because got to take care of your level 4 merchants. And more bunks in here. Bathroom. Alright, next door is another bunkhouse. And again, got the roof repaired. Yeah, this is where the Child of Adam's room is. So she's got it all decorated up with her Child of Adam stuff. We got more bunks. Again, this is part of the wall. This house, the back is part of the wall, so it's all walled off. And then there's actually a attack spawn point right here. So I went ahead and put some turrets and stuff. I used to just wait for them to walk all the way around to one of the gates, but that always took so long during an attack, and so I just went ahead and put some turrets back there. Again, you're using part of the hedge, and apparently hedges make pretty good fences and Fallout. Alright, so this is the clinic here. So we got the doc working here, and then the optometrist. Little waiting area. And back here is the doc's room where he can do some procedures, and he's got him a little lab back here. Where he can do some lab work and stuff like that. And upstairs is the doc's quarters. The optometrist just lives in one of the bunk houses, but the doc has his own quarters up here. Nice little view out over the wilderness. Alright. Okay, so this building's kind of funny actually. So, like I said, this was my first playthrough. So, like I said, I got to the part where I was going to come to Sanctuary and build the teleporter, and I was like, oh cool, I'm going to have a teleporter into the Institute that I can use whenever I want. So I built this big giant building and then built the teleporter in it and used it the first time, and it destroyed itself, and I was like, wait, I only get one use out of that? And yeah, the building was so cool, I decided to go ahead and leave it. So I actually every day even after it was destroyed, Sturgis would come down here and just stand in front of it and look every day. So I deleted it and respawned it. That's why it doesn't look like it's been destroyed, because when I respawned it, it came back looking new. RP is, I just say, Sturgis finally got through rebuilding it, even though he can't use it. Up here's the signal thing. So yeah, like I said, I thought the building was kind of cool, so I just left it instead of knocking it all down. But yeah, I was kind of disappointed. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have my super top secret teleporter in here, all high security and everything. Yeah, didn't work out like that. Alright, so here's the last bunkhouse. Again, you got the roof all repaired. Kitchen. Bunks. More bunks. Alright, so I guess all we got left is the farming area back here. So here is the all the crops. And farmers back here working. And like I said, they grow every kind of crop here. And then we've got the Brahmin pen and the Brahmin barn over here. We've got 3 Brahmin in here. Got some hay for them back there. So that's our Brahmin. And then down here, we've got the fish farm. So here's the fish farm. Little fish farmer. Got a platform out here for him to work on, and I guess I got it all nicely supported and everything, so it doesn't look like it's just hanging out in air. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, the fish farm's pretty nice because it provides 10 food, and it also gives some happiness to the settlement. So yeah, the people here eat pretty good. They've got fish meat to eat, dairy from the Brahmin, lots of crops, and like I said, they sell those to the caravans that come in. And then you also got Smilin' Larry and the Scribe, who deal in weapons and armor with the caravans, and Hargrave and the other people in the market here. So like I said, it's a pretty bustling little trade center here, and pretty lively little town. So I think there's 28 settlers here. So let's take a look at the settlement management software here.
I wonder what this happened elsewhere.
If Eternal starts working. Yeah, this settlement management software is pretty nice. Lets you track down settlers that aren't working and see attack spawn points and stuff like that. The one thing I don't understand about it is, see, so it says that I have some unsheltered beds, which every bed in here is under a roof, and some under multiple roofs. Now I don't know if the ones in the box cars where the caravans sleep count as sheltered, but that does not account for this many beds. But yeah, so like I said, you can see happiness is around 88%, or that's where it'll go to. It's a little lower, or a little higher right now. 28 people here. Like I said, yeah, I like this software a lot. So that's basically what we got going on here. So like I said, I am going to, right now I would like to upload this to the Nexus in the with the settlement software, or with the well, I can't remember where you can share the settlements, but I can't get the F4 SE working right now. It crashes my game whenever I start. So, and I've tried several times getting it working. I don't know if it's in the old version right now and they're updating it, But if I can get that working, I will upload this settlement and a couple of others to Nexus Mods. I do have one from my other game where I'm Institute. That's another Minuteman patrol. But right now I can't upload those, and I really would like to get that working, because there's a couple of settlements I want to move from one of my games to another game. My Vault 88 settlement and my Echo Lake settlement. But right now I cannot get it working. I'm also going to do a tour of the castle base that I have. It's the same base that I have a video of right now, but that video was made, like I said, when I finished this game and before any of the DLC was out, so I did quite a bit of updating and upgrading on it, and I'm going to make a new updated video for that and put it up as soon as I can. But like I said, this is it for Sanctuary. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and check out some of my other videos. You know, like I said, I just have fun building these settlements and like sharing them, because, you know, it's kind of sad that I'm the only one that ever gets to see them. I like other people to see them too. Well, thanks for watching. Have a good day.